The 2012 Go Nuclear Late Model Challenge Series is presented by Elias Tire, American Racer Tire, FX Cabrera Car Company, Bilstein Shock Absorbers, Bernheisel Race Cars, Proven Chassis, and Carly Motorsports, Performance Signs, Atomic Chassis, Finish Line Web Design, and Tenace Diversified.
So far this season on the Atomic Power Racing Hour.
The 2012 season underway out of turn number 4 for the Go Nuclear Late Model Series. Again, the R19 is the race leader, but Sears with a good restart, coming back to green. Sears down to the bottom lane, but still the momentum is not strong enough. Caswell fighting hard on the outside, and Dale Caswell once again takes the race lead. Bellier is closing in, but off of turn number 3 and 4, no issue for Dale Caswell. Wire to wire picks up the checkers.
Then came the doubleheader at Mohawk.
And it is green racing under blue sky. And made a move on the inside of turn number 2. He's trying it here. Off of turn number 2. Gets down to the inside of Adam Turner and will take the race lead away. Sean Beardsley out in front into 3 and 4 for the final time. A driver looking for his 4th feature win of the year, but the first on the Go Nuclear Late Model Tour. Biggest win of the season for Sean Beardsley. Ready to go green, the final feature of a very long day as the Go Nuclear Late Model Series is underway. And Dale Caswell wasting no time jumping out in front of the pack. Sure, but how about Sean Beardsley? Down to the inside of Tim Sears for spot number 3. What a move he's been on since the drop of the green flag. Sears gets sideways. He goes flying off the track in turn number 2, and up near the woods comes to a stop off the corner. Good run for Adam Turner. He's got a drive into turn number 3. Peeks to the inside, slams on the brakes though. Hopes to drive him out of turn number 4. But right to the inside goes Caswell and will score the feature win tonight over Turner, Beardsley, Peters, and Fink, your top 5.
It is on to a different venue for the series tonight though. One with different length, different banking, and even different food. There's a healthy mix of American and Canadian competitors filling the pits, looking to go very fast around this tricky quarter mile and claim those big dollar signs. Who will it be though? Find out next on the Atomic Power Racing Hour.
Welcome again to the Atomic Power Racing Hour. My name is Rich Vlack, and over the next 60 minutes, we will walk you through the action here at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway as we conclude the 2nd season of Go Nuclear Late Model Challenge Series action. A new champion is going to be crowned tonight, but who that is going to be is still up for grabs. One driver is out in front and just has to do what he's been doing all season, finishing up in the top 10, and he will wear the crown at the end of the night. But this track is not easy to get around, and for many of the teams, they have never even attacked the quarter mile before. Add to it that temperatures are dropping near freezing and could get below freezing by the end of the night, and race teams are going to have a number of different variables to deal with. Included in those variables will be the fast line around the speedway, which can also be the danger zone. And for more on that, let's send it over to the track with our Greg Kellnan.
Thanks, Rich. Yes, this Brockville, Ontario Speedway is going to be a tricky track for these Go Nuclear late models tonight. Some of the drivers have raced here in the past with the Ontario Dirt late models, but for the most part, this is going to be a whole new ball game for most of the field. As you can see, a very steep banking on this quarter-mile track, but it's very tricky. A very fine line to get your car hooked up on the top groove. And corner number 1, not very wide. These wide late models will have a tricky time getting down there and narrowing back into 2 abreast racing. So this track, known as the Beast for the East, could very well take away a championship and take a bite out of someone's big payday here tonight.
The hot lap practice session was especially important for the host of teams that had never raced at Brockville. Included in that group was Darren Peters, who used his own strategy to get ready for his first trip north to the Beast of the East.
Well, we ask guys that have been here before, what gear ratios they run, the good runners and that have had success here. And then we take Ariel look at an aerial view of the track before we come, so we get to see the configuration of the track. So we kind of know what the track looks like before we get here.
As is customary, Darren was joined by his son Junior on the trip, who had a little tougher time adapting to the high banks of Brockville on his maiden voyage. He won't be the last driver to slip over the banking tonight, though. One driver that has a few more laps around the boss is Greg Bellier, but does that mean he has a leg up on the competition?
We have been here before, and pretty much every time we've been here, we've destroyed a car. So leg up, or I'm not quite sure. We're looking for better results tonight. We're going to go out and try to run a smart race. I think we got 50 laps in the feature, and we'll just take it lap by lap.
Even though Junior Peter slipped over the bank earlier, it's still been a great season for the youngster, both home and on the road.
Yeah, I got a points championship at Humberstone. A lot of work, great commitment with the crew. Just a lot of fun. Going to a lot of races this year. It's really helped out. I like the tour events, new tracks, more competition, just different track, makes it a lot more exciting.
As the checkered flag fell on the hot lap session, so did the temperature. So we asked some of the drivers what they're doing to stay warm tonight and how much it affects their mental preparation.
I'm not sure. Just the adrenaline, I think, from the racing will do that.
Stay in the holler until we go out.
I don't care. It's the same for everybody. I've got a toque on most times, and it's winter time.
With a nice jacket, and I need to find a hat.
Oh, I'm going to keep the car running, and I might put my sweatshirt back on because it's pretty damn cold out here.